Good morning. I have a question. Who is Lucy and how did she end up in the sky with all those diamonds? I love music. And so this song has been playing in my head ever since I thought to write this little sermon. And I realized that there was something bigger and magical going on that I needed to understand. So I looked it up. Turns out there's this 4-year-old kid named Julian who in nursery school just fell in love with this bright light girl named Lucy O'Donnell to be accurate. And he just had to put it on paper. So he's drawing Lucy because she looks like a star. She's a true gem. She's bright, she's sparkly. And he puts her in the sky with the other stars that he drew as diamonds. And when he went home, he showed this to his dad and his dad's friend. Guess who that was? John Lennon. John Lennon and Ringo Starr. How amazing to have your life's journey put into a song. I have to say that I have a similar joy, a treasure that Julian has, and that is that I truly believe that people can be diamonds, that there are diamond leaders out there, people that I want to follow, people that I want to get to know. Unlike the diamonds that we can pick up from time to time like this. Now, this one is a fake. It's not real at all. There's no flaw in here. I can accept a flaw, but it's fake. Sometimes people are fake, and that can be very hard for anyone to manage, especially children. Since I was young, I've accepted that from time to time, I would be guided down a path that really wasn't quite truthful or honorable. So I started searching for what I call the diamond people. And those people stick. They're the people that I want to follow and that I'd want to be like. And for me, one of the main things that they do is they do this. They say what they mean. They say what they mean, and they do what they say. I first saw that saying in an anthropology textbook in university. There was this wonderful Apache leader who was being quoted, and he said, if you want to live a good life and lead your people, that you need to say what you mean and do what you say. And I truly, truly believe that. There is a book that I've been reading lately in my Unity studies, interestingly, and it's called The Leadership Challenge. Now, this has imparted to me something so wonderful that it fits so in alignment with what I'm saying today. Because across the world, they've studied enough people to know that the number one need amongst leaders, that followers or people at work or at home or at church need to have, is a leader who is honest. Number one need, honesty. That is the diamond leader, the one who is clear, the one who is genuine, the one who is honest. True blue, so clear that there is no mistaking their clarity. And Jesus said something like this, he said in Matthew chapter 5, verse 37, he said, simply let your yes be yes and your no, no. Who'd have thought all this time Jesus was guiding us to understand that we need to live this. We need to act this out from that inner genuineness to express it. Because good leaders, they know the impact of their words. And this is true for the leaders in the families and the leaders in our spiritual communities. We need them to say what they mean and do what they say. I was looking up the vision and the mission of Unity recently for another assignment, and I realized that under the values section, there is a quote, and it says integrity. Integrity. It says, we act from a place of wholeness and are ethical in all our actions. We keep our word. Well, there you have it. Say what you mean and do what you say. That is keeping your word. And to confirm this, one of the great teachers of communication, Marshall Rosenberg, he taught people nonviolent communication. And one of his students was Oren Sofer. And in his book, A Mindful Approach to NVC, Nonviolent Communication, he says, what we say matters. It matters. It so matters. How would you want to be in a relationship where your partner never says what they mean and does what they say, never follows through with anything? How would you want to have a minister who doesn't follow through? They need to say what they mean and use their words wisely. It is so important. A good leader is genuine. A good leader is a diamond leader. Then there's the other part of this whole dimension, which is the diamond in the rough. I feel like that a lot of the time because there's different things I'm exploring about myself and things that I want to unfold for me. And this unfolding is an alchemical process. It is a metaphysical experience, transformation. And when you're understanding that this is necessary, you explore metaphysics more. And when you live it, when you live the process of transformation and it starts coming out of you in the diamond ways, you are truly living your mystic. So are you going to polish your diamond self? I am doing this every day. I fully say what I mean and do what I say when it comes to transformative work. Alchemy, metaphysical transformation is essential if you're planning to lead people. Paulo Coelho, the writer who wrote The Alchemist, he says there's only one way to learn, and it's through action. Everything you need to know, you have learned through your journey. Yes, because you go from that diamond in the rough to transforming along your journey, because you will hit those walls and you will have to wake up. You will have to make change. And Unity has a lot of ways to help you make change. We have renunciation. We have forgiveness. We teach all of this. We teach elimination. We teach prayer, meditation, and sitting still. We teach contemplation. We're teaching more and more things that are there to help us understand that we can polish our diamond and be fully transformed. We can actually become the Christ. We can live it more and more through us into the world. I was examining some jewelry ideas recently, and I came across this wonderful quote from lay jewelers. And they say, when you become a diamond, you'll understand why life had to put pressure on you. Yeah, that's a beautiful quote. It requires us to understand that getting to that diamond place is a lot of work, that life has its struggles, it has its highs and its lows, and that becoming that diamond it's inevitable if you do the work. Life is going to put pressure on you, but you will see why when you are living in that diamond place. No one's saying it's going to be easy. Transformation is not a picnic, but it is so worth it. You simply have to decide today or maybe next week that you're going to put yourself in that place of becoming the best leader possible, becoming the diamond leader. I believe that there are great leaders in the world. And I believe that there are people around me even now who say what they mean and do what they say. And I've the good treasure of meeting a lot of them. In fact, when I was in high school, I had a mentor in the student government. He was a great man. He was so kind and loving, and he always followed through with his commitments. And then one day he pulled me aside in the hall and he said, Cheryl, listen, I'm not going to be at school for a while. He knew how much I counted on him. And he said, but I will see you again. And then I heard that he had cancer. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm never going to see him again. I don't know what to do. I fell apart for a bit because he was the first adults in my life at that time to say what they mean and do what they say all the time. And I counted on that. I needed that in my life. But true to his word, he got another teacher to call me up and say, Cheryl, I'm going to take you down to go see your mentor. And she did. She took me down to see him. I say down because I was living on the mountain. They call it the mountain from where I'm from. And I went down to see him. And I had an hour to sit and talk and let him know how much I cared about him and how much I appreciated him. And he was true to his word. Sick as a dog, he just treated me with the greatest of care and respect, saying what he meant and doing what he said meant all the difference as I grieved him shortly thereafter. So I'm going to ask you to repeat with me that today I am a diamond becoming. Today I am a diamond becoming. And from this moment forward, I'm going to do my best to say what I mean, do what I say. Because, we all have a diamond within each of us to express. And this is actual fact. Those of us who explored consciousness know that there are layers of consciousness. There are different experiences of consciousness. At one point, you'll just be quiet for a while, and then your body will disappear. And at another point, you'll see a waterfall. And at another point, you will see the diamond within. It's all a part of unraveling your greatest potential, your wholeness, that Christ nature that wants to pour through. So on this Sunday, go in peace, go in love, and begin polishing your diamond self to sparkle. Lots of love. Bye-bye.